Everyone, so this video review is for Fragments of the Heart by McGuire. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Fragments of the Heart by McGuire. This was a gripping adventure. Kelly and Sean are complete opposites. They're thrown together when an archaeological site in Alaska becomes temporarily exposed and gives them the opportunity to go and get some artifacts. So it's a real race against time, and they must uncover these, but avoid the lurking dangers of the climate and the elements at the site, because all that threatens to break this bond that they have just managed to establish. So it's a really exciting adventure. There's lots of heart-stopping moments, and there is lots of things happening. I was excited by the premise of the story because from the very first meeting of Kelly and Sean, I kind of knew there was going to be some fantastic moments, because they had this, like, it was a slight tension. It wasn't at each other, but it was more at the situation and what could be. And they had like a compassion ship and understanding that would strengthen this chemistry eventually. So fighting the elements in a typical climate, it's kind of never easy, is it? But they kind of take a turn for Kelly and Sean, and they really then are putting their lives on the line with this. So Kelly's the type of character that thrived in the conditions they were in. She was really outgoing, she was really unpredictable, she was there for the mission, she knew what she wanted. And it made me really feel for Sean, because Sean had kind of fallen for her and then was having to battle with emotions of getting connected with Kelly and establishing this relationship, on top of her own uncertainties about not having any routine here and things being a bit up in the air and having to work with other people, and then obviously this dangerous environment. So Kelly then really brought something out in Sean when it hit crunch time, because Sean had decisions to make. She was trying to be brave, she had to be responsible, so she was kind of a risk to herself, but luckily she was surrounded by people who weren't going to allow her to do such things, because she was quite stubborn and she was not going to admit when she needed help, and she was fiercely independent because she didn't really enjoy working as a team. So when we hit right to the heart of this story, I then admired how Sean really quickly adapted and just got on with it all. I really didn't expect it from her. She did all she could to make sure that Kelly was safe and that they would have success. And I was on the edge of my seat. I really was. There was some points that were really gripping, and it was because of the nature of the events. It was because of the way the story went. And I was just hoping that all their efforts and sacrifices and heartaches and everything that they'd gone through along the way was really going to be worth it in the end, because there were moments where it could have gone any which way and it could have been a disaster. So I really loved that not knowing being built into the story. But it was a great story. It was very intriguing, exciting, and it was with characters that I just couldn't help loving and admiring. They came through so much, they adapted so much, and they had a great adventure at the same time. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Fragments of the Heart by McGuire, which I hope you will. If you've read Fragments of the Heart, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment and share your thoughts. If you haven't read it, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really want to read that, then again, it would be great to know what you're interested in reading, so please do share. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.